Hello, 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 everybody, and I am so excited to be here with you to help you harness the energy of the September equinox. I just love the equinox energies. Oh, and by the way, hi, I'm Michelle Holling-Brooks with Unbridled Change, and I am really, can you tell, excited to drop us in to this meditation and this honoring of the equinox. So in the traditional Chinese medicine 5-element system, the element that goes with the time in between, the equinoxes and the solstice, these energies are represented in the earth element. It's in between the seasons. And so this model really works with the rhythms of the creation cycles, with the flow and the support and the ability to be in that flow within this earth dimension, within the flow and the creation cycles that is within all, and allowing us to really tap into these forces of creation. Oh my gosh, I love it. And so what the solstice energies are all about celebrating either the yin or the yang, of bringing forward your awareness into those places. So in the solstices, we're celebrating and working with and harnessing and having an opportunity to really balance and support either the yin element within us, within the shortest day where the night is the longest, and that's that yin, that creation energy, that feminine, that sacred feminine. And in the solstices that are celebrating the longest day of the year, we're celebrating that yang energy, that the divine, sacred, masculine energy, and that structure and that action and movement that comes with taking that creation idea and thought and bringing it into form, and then the two coming together into that incarnation of whatever that be, whether that be an action or a thought form or a being. But these equinoxes energies are a little different. They are about honoring the balance of the yin and the yang, of really bringing forward that it is both in this creation cycle that sustains the incarnation, and allowing us to have a glimpse and an invitation in to how are we honoring these two forces within us, and are we allowing them to nourish us and to strengthen and create stability in our field? Are we allowing that softness and the strength? Are we allowing the compassion with the courage? Are we bringing those two pieces together, and are they balanced? Or do they have an imbalance to it? Is one overriding the other or not honoring each of them? And so the equinoxes, and especially this one, feels, because of what's up all across for us right now, is it really feels like it's inviting us in to that exploration, into those subtle energy patterns within our systems and the outer systems of all, so that we can honor that it's both in a creation cycle, that it is the yin energy that is connected into the all, the nothingness, the all is one, infinite realms of possibilities and essences. And can we trust that that beautiful yin energy is going to know through its divine intelligence, through that source, through that divine, that what comes forward to be incarnated, that it's pulling together the exact mix of creation thought and handing it to yang, to that masculine, that sacred masculine energy, to bring them forward the structure and the support, to have that courage and action and movement for the two to come together in union to create incarnation, to create form, to bring an essence from the all and in to an individual version of that. And what does that look like? And can we honor all those aspects of it and bringing that forward? So in this guided meditation, what I'm going to do is invite you into really establishing and calling forward that rhythm, of allowing that rhythm to be present within you so that you can find that home, that essence of you, of who you truly be, and honoring that within you so that you can step into that next rhythm, that next flow in the cycle from a place of balance, a place of honor, and then creating that solid foundation, that earth, right, of stability that will help harness the element that is coming next. And for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere, that next phase is metal. And metal is all about that time for reflection. It is moving into autumn. It is the time of harvest. This is really the element where we drop into the creation cycle, where we know that there is a cycle. There is a beginning, a middle, an end, and then a return into the all, into the nothingness, a shedding of that skin, of that incarnation, and allowing that return back into the all. And then an invitation then with the next cycle of what elements to come forward together to bring into creation. And so in this metal element, it's almost like a bittersweet energy in here. We love to enjoy and to witness and to look at what we've created in that cycle. And we can actually interact with it and, see the fruit of our labor, so to speak. But it also is a complete awareness and an understanding of the ending of the cycle. And so there is grief and loss energy that is very present in this element. And there's also an invitation into inspiration, into gaining a higher perspective, into understanding that the beautiful flow of release and letting go and acceptance and willingness to surrender to that law of creation, knowing that that which is coming forward doesn't mean that you've truly lost that which is. It's just shifting form, and you always have that connection through the all. And so can we release our attachment to the form and step into the essence and honoring that and allowing that to nourish and strengthen us? For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, man, you guys are moving into spring, wood energy. It's the exact opposite. You have come from winter, that place of stillness, that place of going into the depths and into the darkness so that you can have more access to that yin, that feminine energy of what is calling to be created, what wants to come forward. It's where you've delved into those emotional waters and that emotional body through this element of really looking at that, the fears and the shadow aspects that would cause you not to be able to bring forward, would get you into abandoning or aborting that creation cycle. And seeing if you can overcome it, allow water to help dissolve that, to bring that into understanding and hope and joy and anticipation of what this creation cycle can do, and that what you need to help sustain it is going to be there, and asking you to step further into hope and faith and trust. And so once you've made you've charted those waters, you start to come into this wood element that, think of a seed in the ground. It has been housed and nurtured and growing and gathering up the energy that it needs. And it's even started to put its root system in first. But then it gets cued with this driving energy to come up, break through that soil and come up into the light and allow nourishment to not only be fed from below, but now from above, and to pull in that light energy, bringing that yang energy in. And so this wood energy is very much associated more with that yang, that movement. And you got to be careful here, because that movement, that assertive energy that's like, okay, we got to come up, up, up. If we don't also remember to ground it where it started within that yin energy, if we don't allow that assertive driving energy to be tempered with kindness, with compassion, with understanding and releasing of judgments, then that movement can really grab hold of us, and we can almost shift into frustration and anger and judgments and resentments, and this energy can really get us and we can lose balance. Think of, again, that tree that doesn't build its root system out. It's shallow, but yet it's stretching up, 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 up. How much can it grow? How much can it expand? And it's not a sustainable system because it doesn't have the grounding, the anchoring, the support that it needs. So in wood, you got to be careful. Just a little heads up as you're moving into that one, just like over here in autumn with metal, not to get lost in the other aspects of that rhythm cycle, and to keep that beautiful self-love and compassion on board. And how do you do that? You set yourself up for each of those elemental shifts by bringing balance to the system, by bringing awareness, shining that light of truth on the places where maybe have some imbalance or some unworthiness of each of those energies within your system. So today we are going to drop into just that. We are going to drop into an energy of calling forward that essence, that rhythm of you, so that you can really have the ability to step into wholeness, into a felt sense of home within your own system that feels balanced, that feels that beautiful yin and yang, that nourishment and that movement, that ability to have creation and then form come in, and having both of those there and present for you so that you move into the next cycle in a sustainable, nourished way. All right? So the other thing I'm going to invite you to do, if you want, is to really activate this rhythm through vibration. And I chose to invite you into that through drumming, but instead of like saying, oh, I have to have a drum or I have to have this or that other, your body is the drum. Your ability to activate that frequency within you. So let's take a moment, and your voice is also going to be a drum. So just giving you a little heads up, a warning that I'm going to invite you into that movement, into calling that forward and activating of that frequency if it feels good to you. So let's take 3 beautiful grounding breaths. And we are really inviting in that awareness of that yin and that yang within us, and noticing that even within our system, it is there. Notice that soul star chakra above your head as that divine energy comes down. It comes with a flavor of that yang. And as it comes down through the upper chakras, down through the crown, behind the eyes, in front of the spine, and continues down through the throat, pause and just witness that energy in your heart space. And bring your attention to below your feet, the earth star chakra, that beautiful representation of that grounded nourishment and the yin. And notice how that yin energy comes up from Mother Gaia, up through that earth star chakra of where we are rooted, the super root, up into the root, up through that central column, through the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and once again pause in that heart space. And just witness the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy flowing through you. And notice that in the center of that, as those come up and down and swirl, there is an essence that's also present. And that essence is you in this incarnation. That is the core, that beautiful line inside the central column. And it is that essence that is perfectly balanced and available to us through earth. And so think of what is in the earth element. There is a heartbeat within there, and that heartbeat represents your true essence, that place where you feel the creation, the structure, and the form of you. And so if you can imagine that heartbeat, boom, 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 boom. You can even use your hand on your chest. The high heart works a little better. Boom, 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 boom. You're activating your frequency and vibration, the essence of you in this heartbeat that represents the all, represents beautiful Gaia, and your individual frequency within Source, Divine I Am. And if you feel so, you can activate your voice with this, with toning. Continue to allow that heartbeat to expand, waking up every cell in your body, remembering and restoring the connection to who you truly be, finding that nourishment, that abundance, that strength. Begin to notice that there is another rhythm coming forward, a little subbeat within this heartbeat. That subbeat is one of gratitude and of love. Allow that heartbeat to start to move through you. Allow the gratitude to start to flow. Imagine the feet as they fall on the earth. This heartbeat mixed with gratitude is what creates balance. It is love, passion, it is honor, abundance, joy, movement. Biting, opening, allowing the essence of you to come forward. Take a moment, come into stillness, come into balance, and witness the frequency and the vibration that is you. Witness the housing, the home, the temple that is you. Send love and healing light to the cells within your system, the tissue, the organs, the structure, the form that is here to support you. Send love and gratitude to the essence, the frequency, the vibration of you that nourishes through your blood each of those cells, those systems, those way of being. Honoring the yin and the yang, the sacred feminine and masculine that is within you. And allowing that whole body being to breathe in and out as one united. Continue to explore this rhythm of earth. For when you find those moments that you can feel that the balance, the abundance, the flow, the gratitude, the you, the essence of you is starting to feel a little teetery, a little like the roots are pulling themselves up, or maybe you're scrunching yourself down. Call on this rhythm to bring you balance back in. Know that you are held. Know that you are loved. Know that you are a part of the divine, and the divine is a part of you. Deep breath in, out. Wiggle those hands and those feet. Deep breath in and out with sound. Ah. And know that it is. And so it is. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you.